Acting on the advice of the Prime Minister, the Honourable Philip Davis, His Excellency Sir Cornelius A. Smith has prorogued the current parliamentary session. The new session of Parliament will begin October 4th, 2023. Today's events paves a way for a new session of Parliament.
Whereas the Parliament of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas stands prorogued from Saturday, the 12th day of August, 2023. And whereas Article 65(1) of the Constitution provides that each session of Parliament shall be held at such place and commence at such time as the Governor-General may, by proclamation, appoint.
Under very little fanfare, Commissioner of Police in his capacity as Provost Marshall, Clayton Fernander, reading the proclamation on the steps of Parliament this morning. Senator the Honorable Ryan Pinder says today's proceedings lays a groundwork for a new legislative agenda and a new session of Parliament October 4th.
At which time, given that that's a new session of Parliament, we will have a speech from the throne, and that speech from the throne would then lay out what we see as our legislative priorities and our legislative agenda for the next sitting of Parliament.
Pinder says residents can look forward to a series of new bills and new legislation that will create a framework for the nation's long-term prosperity.
So we have passed certainly significant health care legislation coming out of the crisis in COVID. We identified health care as an area that needed to be advanced and brought up to best practices. We had a series of legislative amendments and new bills that would address health care in the country, and that certainly is going to be a continued theme in the new legislative agenda that we will adopt from the speech from the throne in October.
Marijuana legislation also to be debated during the next parliamentary session. Pinder says the Davis administration has seen tremendous growth in tourism, healthcare, and construction. Meantime, the Attorney General shutting down widespread speculation about a cabinet shuffle and the selection of a new Governor General.
I don't foresee a by-election. I don't foresee a general election. I don't foresee any of those items that you have mentioned. Certainly, we think that it is a good time, having almost halfway through our administration, 2 years of the 5 years through our administration, to be able to initiate a new legislative agenda. As you would know, this is not something that is particular to the country. There have been many instances in which the House of Assembly has been prorogued for just this purpose, notwithstanding that it was prorogued last time to go to a general election.